A couple spotted a pulsating creature on the beach, and they knew that they had to keep their kids away from it. Every good family knows a day of relaxing with the people they care about is a must during the year. However, from time to time, unexpected situations tend to happen, and for a couple living in New Zealand, this was the case. It was a day like any other when both Adam and Eve Dickinson, a couple of spouses, decided it was time to take the day off and spend it with the ones they cared about the most, their children. Soon they made plans, and now it was only a matter of time until the day of their adventure would come. In September 2018, the family took their two children, Sophia and Lucas, and visited New Zealand's Stanmore Bay. They all loved visiting the beach, especially because they were passionate about discovering new things. In fact, it was the desire of discovering something new that led the Dickinsons to go to the Pikiri Beach. The beach in question was named after Te Kiri, a native Maori chief of the Ngati tribe. The area, highly popular among people in Auckland, allows its visitors to enjoy a number of activities such as canoeing, horse riding, dog walking, and more. So you understand why families usually go to this place. Now, as the Dickinson family arrived, they immediately noticed something that captivated them all. There was an unfamiliar and strange life form in the sand. Of course, they were not sure whether or not it was dangerous, so the first instinct the parents had was to not let their kids touch it. However, they were still pretty confused about what the thing on the sand was, so they stood around it instead. What they saw next amazed them. When taking a closer look, the family realized such an unfamiliar life form looked like that of a jellyfish. Though they were not 100% sure about it, Adam was so amazed that he ended up talking to Yahoo 7 and described the discovery as pretty incredible and hard to describe, adding later that had not seen anything like it before. And he was right. Whatever that thing was didn't look like something people encountered every day. The little ones from the family could not get out of their amazement. The boy continued to say that it looked like a volcano, Eve told Yahoo 7. But things escalated pretty quickly when the family noticed something else. It turns out such a strange creature was alive. It moved slowly as the Dickinsons watched in awe. It almost looked like a load of muscles contracting, Adam added. Little Lucas continued to repeat, "It's alive," over and over again. It almost looked as if he was recreating that classic scene from the 1931 movie Frankenstein. His parents, however, were not so sure about whether or not it was a good idea to be standing so close to the creature. So they ordered their children not to touch it. But being children, as we know, they decided not to listen and did the whole opposite. Although they did not touch the creature with their bare hands, they used a stick and poked it to see if it would move again. Not only that, but they also then blew on it and started yelling, "It can feel us, Mommy!" And just like that, their family trip turned into a discovery of something new. The Dickinsons spent a lot of time just observing the creature. After all, they were curious about it and wanted to know what it really was. But soon they would find the answers to their questions. Such a strange form found in the Pikiri Beach turned out to be a lion's mane jellyfish, the biggest of its kind known in the world. In fact, the lion's mane jellyfish, also known as the giant jellyfish or the hair jelly, can grow to be as big as a blue whale. Not only that, but it also grows tentacles as large as 120 feet long. Of course, having learned this, the Dickinsons now knew they had to keep their children as far away from this creature as possible, mostly because lion's mane jellyfish tentacles are loaded with poison-carrying nematocysts. In other words, one sting from this creature could have led both Lucas and Sophia to be admitted to a hospital. But being now a few meters away from the creature comforted their parents know that they would be safe. Interestingly, that day, many other jellyfish washed up on the shore. The Dickinsons estimated there were anywhere from 50 to 100 jellyfish scattered all over the beach. some of them being even safe to touch. Of course, none of the other jellyfish resembled the one that the family had found first. But what is the explanation behind so many sea creatures washing up to shore of this beach? Well, it turns out the Pikiri Beach is actually known for shellfish gathering there. As for the lion's mane jellyfish, the explanation is quite simple. It turns out this species of jellyfish remain mostly very near to the surface, at no more than 20 meters depth to be more accurate. Their slow pulsations drive them forwards weakly, so they depend on ocean currents to travel great distances. In this case, however, it seems like the current decided to drive this mid-sized creature to the shore rather than into the sea. In short, seeing these many sea creatures was something quite common in this area. In fact, the main reason why so many families choose Pikiri Beach as their place of relaxation is because they seek to encounter shellfish they can observe. In the end, the Dickinsons had a great day and learned something new. However, they were advised to be careful when touching the jellyfish, as their tentacles can even sting long after the body is dead.